Well, so how are businesses who are normally relying on the festive trading period coping? Well, we can speak now to Stephen Davies, who's Chief Executive of the Penderyn Whisky Distillery. Good afternoon to you, Mr Davies. So we've still to find out more details. First Minister there talking about new restrictions in hospitality coming in next week. You don't quite know what they are, but that must have a knock-on effect for you, presumably.
Yes, it doesn't sound good from the announcement today. We've got to wait for more details after the weekend. But, you know, as an independent distillery, we're part of the hospitality trade. We're part of the tourism business in Wales as well. And we've had a very stop-start year from both of those perspectives. So it's a very challenging time, and we're trying to work out ways that we can, you know, maybe change the business model a little bit to get around that.
Ordinarily, presumably, Christmas would be a very busy time for you. What sort of impact has the whole pandemic crisis had on you?
Yeah, it's actually quite a mixed picture for us because we're quite well distributed in the UK supermarkets, and that has helped us greatly, as well as some of the online business, you know, the online specialty single malt whisky salespeople. So we've benefited in those areas, but in other areas we've struggled. We've moved some of what our tasting experiences online, which has been quite helpful because, you know, the basics of what we do is talking and tasting and reaching out to people so that they can appreciate not just the spirits, but the context in which we make them and the brand story that goes along with them. So we've been doing a lot of work online. That's been quite good fun, to be honest. It's been interesting. We send out little taster packs and people receive them.
I was going to ask. I was wondering, how on earth do you do a taster online? But that's how. So, and then you talk people through.
Within the UK, it's pretty easy to do. If you're sending abroad, it's a bit more challenging. But within the UK, we do single malt whisky tastings. We do whiskey and rum. We've got a new brand of rum called Siddiqui rum. So it depends. We've got different experiences for different palates, different tastes. And it lasts about 90 minutes, and you've got a glass in your hand as soon as you start. But we're teaching people to nose and taste and appreciate the balance of the spirits that we make.
Lovely. And has that in any way made up for some of the business that you've lost?
I think it helps in terms of keeping the profile in the marketplace. In terms of the hospitality trade, I think it's desperate times really, and I don't think anything's going to make up for that. But for us, in terms of keeping the brand name in people's minds, and especially close to Christmas, it's been really helpful. And we've done quite a lot of tastings now, I guess, back since August, and we've been doing 2 or 3 a week.
But I assume in other ways things must be difficult in terms of attending trade shows, markets, events, all of these things where you are restricted now. Yeah,
I mean, we've a team of people who normally this time of year would be doing shows around the world. Very busy calendar. It's the busiest, it's very seasonal business, so it's the time of year we would be doing all that work, and you just simply can't do it. So it's a mixed picture, and we're dealing with it. We're in the process of building a new distillery as well, which will open next year, and the worries that go along with, well, will we be able to do that? It's a very uncertain time.
Mm-hmm. And I suppose Christmas, don't know about other families, but I'm always buying a bottle of whiskey or two for male relatives usually. Are you able to sort of promote your brand and have as much of a presence on the sort of Christmas present market as usual?
Well, we're quite well distributed in the UK, so that's helped a lot. And what I would say is, whiskey isn't a male drink anymore. I think a lot of ladies are drinking whiskey now, and a lot of younger people are coming to it, from a responsible point of view of drinking less but drinking, better quality. So I think it's an excellent, Christmas gift. It's a good time of year for Penderyn. It's a good time of year for distilleries in general.
OK, many thanks to you. That's Stephen Davies, Chief Executive of the Penderyn Whisky Distillery. Thank you.
Thank you.